Ever pondered the future of our planet? Wondered how we can predict the impact of our actions on the climate? Let's put this into perspective. Our planet is a complex system, a delicate balance of ecosystems and human societies. Changes in one part can ripple through to others, creating a domino effect that's hard to predict but can be catastrophic. So, understanding the future of our planet, especially in the context of climate change, is not just important, it's essential. This is where integrated assessment models, or IAMs, come into the picture. These are intricate tools used by climate experts to foresee the effects of human activities on climate change. They give us an idea of what might happen if we continue on our current path, and what changes we could make to avert disaster. So, this brings us to the question, what exactly are integrated assessment models? Integrated assessment models, or IAMs, might sound complex, but they're essentially our crystal ball into the future of our planet. Now let's unravel this mystery. IAMs are nothing but sophisticated models that explore possible futures of our energy, climate system, and economies. Imagine a giant puzzle where each piece represents a different aspect of our world, from energy consumption and economic growth to land use changes and climate evolution. IAMs are like the big picture that emerges when all these puzzle pieces come together. The beauty of IAMs is their integration. They're not just about one aspect of our world, but a confluence of many. They combine different strands of knowledge to model human society alongside parts of the Earth system. This means they can give us a peek into potential future growth levels in terms of GDP, predict future energy consumption, explore land use changes, and even understand how our climate evolves using the laws of physics. But it's not just about predicting the future. IAMs also provide policy-relevant guidelines on climate action. They help us weigh the costs and benefits of different actions, like setting up a solar plant or undertaking afforestation. And they're not just about the bare minimum. They prioritize least cost assessments, which means they help us find the most economical ways to fight climate change. But there's more to IAMs than economics. They also capture human society interactions by describing them as coupled systems. This means they consider how human activities like energy and land use directly impact our environment, leading to climate change and its consequences for things like crop yields. And they don't just stop at identifying the problems. They also explore potential response options. In essence, IAMs provide a comprehensive, multidisciplinary approach to assessing our planet's future. But how exactly do they work? Opening. IAMs use a variety of models to predict different aspects of our future. Integrated assessment models, or IAMs, are like a sophisticated puzzle where each piece represents a different model, each contributing to our understanding of potential futures. Let's delve a bit deeper into these pieces, shall we? First, we have macroeconomic models. These models are crucial for projecting future growth levels in terms of gross domestic product, or GDP. By simulating economic activities and market dynamics, they help us understand how our economies might evolve under different climate scenarios. Then we have energy models. These models project future energy consumption based on different factors such as technological advancements, policy changes, and societal behaviors. They provide insights into how our energy systems might respond to climate change and what measures could be taken to mitigate its effects. Vegetation models are another key piece of the IAM puzzle. They examine land use changes and how these changes can affect the climate. By simulating various scenarios, these models help us understand the potential impacts of different land use policies on our climate and ecosystems. Lastly, we have Earth system models. These use the laws of physics to understand how our climate evolves over time. They provide a scientific basis for understanding climate change and its potential impacts. Now, it's important to note that IAMs are not just about predicting the future. They also prioritize what's called least cost assessments. In simple terms, this means they aim to find the most cost-effective ways to combat climate change. Whether it's setting up a solar plant or undertaking afforestation, IAMs help us understand the costs and benefits of different climate actions. But let's not forget, IAMs are integrated for a reason. They combine all these models to provide a holistic view of our future, taking into account economic energy, land use, and climate factors. They capture the complex interactions between human society and the Earth system, helping us make informed decisions about our climate action. Closing. IAMs indeed provide a comprehensive analysis, but what are the key takeaways from this discussion? Understanding IAMs might seem like a daunting task, but it's crucial for our climate-conscious future. Let's take a moment to revisit the journey we've walked on today. Integrated assessment models, or IAMs, are our torches, lighting up the path we should take to limit the warming of the Earth's surface. They're not just models, but a melding of different knowledge strands, forming a comprehensive image of our possible futures. Imagine these models as a kaleidoscope, each facet representing a different discipline, reflecting and refracting knowledge to create a unified picture. One facet, the macroeconomic models, can predict future growth levels, giving us a glimpse into our economic trajectory. Another facet, the energy models, can forecast our future energy consumption, allowing us to plan our energy needs sustainably. The vegetation models peek into the future of our land use changes, while the Earth system models, governed by the laws of physics, help us understand the evolution of our climate. Together, these facets create a rich, integrated picture, illuminating the path for climate action. IAMs are not just about showing us the way. They're about finding the most cost-effective solutions. They allow us to assess the absolute cost of climate action, be it setting up a solar plant or undertaking afforestation. But they also remind us of the potential for equitable action, where the burden of mitigation can be shared more fairly, with the richest taking on more immediate and drastic action. These models capture the intricate dance between human society and the environment, describing them as coupled systems, allowing us to understand the impacts of our actions on everything from emissions to crop yields. And yet, despite their complexity, at their heart, IAMs are about response options. They're about giving us the tools and information we need to make informed decisions to choose the path that leads us towards a sustainable future. So, next time you think about the future of our planet, remember the role of IAMs in guiding our steps towards a sustainable future.